Love. Love is a very complicated thing to describe due to human nature, even though the definition may seem basic. If we had to illustrate love with a symbol, the heart would be the most widely recognized. The heart is the first function and organ to develop in the human body, and it never stops pumping until the day we die. To put this into perspective, no man-made machine has ever worked this hard for so long, continuously, without needing repairs or maintenance. Therefore, it's fair to assume if the heart represents love, then love must be a critical emotion for human existence. Believe it or not, love is actually a biological requirement. Just as the heart is a vital organ, love is a vital emotion. As newborns, we are completely dependent on others for our survival. This means someone, if not our mothers, has to love and care enough to feed us, shelter us, and protect us when we are at our most vulnerable state. Even prior to our births, we are loved. And that love only strengthens with the anticipation of our arrival. Abortions are clear examples of how one cannot survive with the absence of love. Love can have many forms as well. Throughout our lives, we can develop love for other people. And there are many ways we create connections with others outside of our families. We tend to form strong affectionate bonds with each other just by doing activities together. As a social species, the desire to love and care for each other is hardwired and deep-seated in our consciousness because the fulfillment enhances our happiness. Expressing love and compassion for others not only benefits the recipient, but also the person who delivers it. Love also gives us support, inspiration, creativity, and purpose, both emotionally and physically.
You guys see that? That's the reason why I don't give up. That I can't give up. Because I have people who love me and who care about me. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to do that. Look at that. This is what I come home to every single day. Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
I love you.
Love you too.
But if this is all true, then why are so many of us constantly arguing, fighting, and breaking apart? Unfortunately, we are also socially conditioned in negative ways. Love can be mistaken for something we're programmed to want, be attracted to, or become obsessed with. And these behaviors do not fulfill our desire to be loved. Just as we can develop love, we can easily develop hate. The saying there's a thin line between love and hate is actually true. When love is not reciprocated, we may take it personal. It can feel insulting and hurtful when we have such positive emotions and love for someone, when in return they do not feel the same. Even though this mainly refers to emotions between individuals, it can happen on larger tribal scales as well. Lines have been drawn on maps to cause hate and division, where there was once love and unity. Religion and politics are the greatest tools used to achieve this. It's a common strategy used to divide and conquer populations. If humans are united through love, they will find ways to work together and help each other, which would create peaceful communities.
With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day.
But this is not desirable for those seeking to control and profit in order to gain power. Think about it. Peace cannot be sold without war. Security cannot be sold without danger. Food cannot be sold without hunger, and so on. No civilized society can function without laws and regulations, or some form of governance. But unfortunately, governments are subject to corruption. And those who are capable of corrupting leaders and are capable of being corrupted have no love or emotions for us. We have seen time and time again how world leaders can have joyful meetings and live very comfortable, while thousands of innocent people and children suffer and die due to their policies. However, at the end of the day, it's not the leaders themselves inflicting the pain and suffering. It's everyday normal people like ourselves. Perhaps that's why we prefer voting in elected officials. It's easier to have someone to point a finger at instead of taking responsibility for our own actions. As the desire to have families disappears, our first experience in living in tight tribal communities dissolves, and the me ideology becomes a dominant behavior. Therefore, we are less likely to seek true love and are more focused on what we can get from one another. So love then becomes more of a personal choice instead of a natural biological emotion. Could this be why arranged marriages last longer than so-called love marriages? Maybe this is also why other animals fulfill our needs to be loved more than other humans. But do animals actually love us in return? Ask any pet owner and they will say yes with absolute certainty, and the science can prove it. Animals don't care about our race, age, sex, or how we look. They only care about how we treat them. But sadly, we treat them based on how they look.
Vegans like to say that we're hypocrites.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to them?
I say they're hypocrites. Like, you know what
Spot
I mean?
on, sir. Because they're the ones that are against animal abuse.
Yeah.
They're not paying for animal abuse. But we are, So fuck them.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Mate,
Love what you're doing here,
Love
guys.
that, mate. So can you sign the petition for
Yeah,
us?
absolutely.
You're a
Would love
gentleman.
to.
I love that. Oh, so this is the gas chamber. So I said I did turn down the volume, but you seem to be quite
Yeah.
pro us. You do support us quite a
Yeah.
lot. So I don't normally show everyone this, but I will turn the volume up just for you. So they go down in the gondola. This is the most efficient way to do it. They do scream, but it's only for a temporary period of time, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes. So they don't like it. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But consumer satisfaction comes first, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I really do appreciate you taking the time for this interview.
Yeah, no problem.
Mate, it's because we need people supporting farmers who are abusing, not abusing. Between you and I, we're not abusing, okay?
Yeah,
You agree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, phenomenal. Now, so I'm going to get you to sign the petition. So this petition not only is there to support farmers anywhere you want, sir, but it's actually to help end the vegan agenda. Now, we have a little goal. I will leave you with this note. We actually want to see vegans in those same gas chambers. You agree?
Hell yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, mate. Yeah, because that's high animal welfare standards, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, of course, it'll be suitable for vegans.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, another little step for you. We actually want to put dogs in there too. What do you think?
Oh, dogs?
Yeah. Well, because obviously we try to minimize the amount of suffering. So we just think that why not extend it to all animals?
I mean, I don't know enough about the process to like. I mean, after seeing like what you're doing
Yeah.
here, like to see if it's really. I mean, I don't.
Oh, you
I don't-
seem pretty confident in our practices about a moment ago, sir.
Yeah, I mean, but.
Well,
like,
what's the difference? I mean, you seem pretty happy about seeing the pig in there, and even vegans. What's the difference between that and a dog? I don't get it.
I don't know. I wouldn't personally eat a dog.
Okay, but if other people wanted to, you'd be okay with them doing that and putting dogs in that position, wouldn't you, sir?
No, I guess not.
Can I ask why? Because that does really interest me, because you said that you were okay with everything that I just showed you, and you're not confident with putting dogs in there. I'm a little bit confused, to say the least.
Yeah, I guess you raise a good point, but I personally like. For me, I don't know. Dogs are. Oh gosh, right? You really have me here now.
Yeah.
This is where we have an opportunity as a human species to change our negative ideologies and behaviors. If we start by treating all animals with loving compassion regardless of their appearances, we can develop practices that may transition to how we treat each other. There's no doubt interacting with people can be very difficult, and changing our ways is even more difficult. Life in general is full of challenges, and there's no avoiding this. Unless we live in isolation away from civilizations, we have to interact with each other. Remember, there's a thin line between love and hate. And both of those emotions reside within us. The idiom "love conquers all" suggests that love is the most powerful force. Whether or not this is true depends on us.